Controversy at CBS News after new hire found in Epstein files. CBS News is facing fresh scrutiny after newly unsealed documents from the Jeffrey Epstein files revealed troubling communications between one of its recent high-profile contributors, Peter Attia, and a disgraced financier. The disclosures have fueled questions about newsroom judgment and editorial standards of the network. Attia, a prominent longevity influencer, author, and podcaster, was brought on as a contributor by CBS News editor-in-chief Bari Weiss earlier this week as part of a slate of controversial hires. But excerpts from the Department of Justice's release show Attia had extensive contact with Epstein before the financier's 2019 arrest on federal sex trafficking charges and subsequent death in custody. He appears in the documents more than 1,700 times, often in casual, lighthearted exchanges with Epstein. Emails reveal troubling tone. In one email from June 24, 2015, Attia wrote that the worst part of knowing Epstein was that the life you lead is so outrageous, and yet I can't tell a soul. In another message from 2016, he made an off-color joke about women's bodies that many critics saw as deeply inappropriate given Epstein's criminal history. According to filings, Attia also expressed concern about legal fallout after a major 2018 Miami Herald expose detailing Epstein's abuse of dozens of women and minors. The tone and frequency of the interactions have prompted backlash, with some media observers questioning how someone with such a documented association ended up as a featured contributor on a major network's news platform. CBS News and Attia have not publicly responded to requests for comment about the revelations, part of broader controversial hiring push. Attia's hire comes amid a broader reshaping of CBS News under Bari Weiss, who has drawn criticism for appointing several controversial figures from outside traditional broadcast journalism. Among those brought on this week are historian Neil Ferguson and influencer Andrew Huberman, both of whom have their own critics. Some analysts have suggested Weiss's strategy is widening the network's cultural footprint, while others argue it may be undermining its credibility. Further Epstein-related connections emerge. The newly released files also mention Nellie Bowles, a journalist and spouse of Weiss, who exchanged emails with Epstein in 2018 and coordinated meetings involving him, according to earlier reports. Bowles said her contact with Epstein occurred in a professional context while reporting, but the association has added to the controversy surrounding CBS News and the broader media's handling of Epstein-related material. A wider media reckoning. The Epstein files, a massive tranche of previously sealed documents released by the Department of Justice, have implicated numerous prominent figures across politics, business, and media. As more associations come to light, news organizations are facing renewed pressure to explain past interactions with Epstein and to reaffirm their ethical standards. For CBS News, the debate now centers on editorial judgment and the network's direction under recent leadership changes. Whether this controversy will affect future programming decisions remains to be seen, but has already sparked internal and public conversation about accountability in news media.